Okay, hello, welcome to a new season of F1 2021 My Team. We've had a whole revamp this season, a new team, a new teammate, and a new calendar layout with some tracks we have never been to before, such as Shanghai. So that should be interesting, but starting off straight away with driver transfers, but nothing has changed other than our teammate and Red Bull, and our teammate is Sergio Perez, the Mexican driver, currently 100 rated. He will be driving for us, and Marcus Armstrong has joined Formula 1 as a Red Bull driver, so that's a lot to work on. Looking at the livery then, we are currently running a Peugeot livery. It's so clean. It is so clean, that grey with the black accents, the carbon fibre halo, which does have our little name on it, so our clips can't be stolen, because those ones don't get stolen, because they're very easy to track down. But yes, we're going to be having Peugeot as the main team idea. I don't really know. It's such a sick mod. I would check it out. Definitely use it if you want. It looks so good, and the carbon fibre halo especially. I've tried to do that before and it's so difficult, so props to the guy. But with all that being said, we're already a minute and a half in and we haven't actually done anything. So we're going to start off, obviously, as you do with all seasons, in Bahrain. It will be a 14 lap race, one stop as always, and I'm hoping we can get some decent points to start off the championship. Now, I have won my fair share of championships. I think I'm a 4-time champion now. I've honestly lost count, which sounds really cocky. But I haven't checked in a while. So, my main goal this season is to get Sergio Perez the Formula 1 title, but he's going to have to work for it. I'm not going to just give it to him. He's going to have to do work for it, but I won't put up a fight. Except from in the first couple of races, where points are key for the team as well. Going into qualifying then, we have a very nice suit to wear. And we also have a very nice looking time set on the board so far. Currently looking about 1.1 seconds faster than our previous time. Purple sector 1, green sector 2, 1.25, 1.3 seconds into the final corner. Is there anything we can do really to gain much more time? We got a good exit, we got the DRS open, and we're looking good for a P6 start in the race, which is very handy.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1 of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula 1 underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, Carlos Sainz, Reed, Hamilton, Norris, Stroll and Sergio Perez, Giovinazzi, Matsushita, Esteban Ocon and Aitken, Raikkonen, Joe, Robert Schwartzman and Daniel Ticktum, Armstrong, Gasly, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, Sergio Perez down in 10th, which is not the end of the world. He can definitely make it through the pack. I was supposed to have the Renault engine, but my brain went into autopilot and I skipped the engine stuff. So for this season, unfortunately, for everyone, because you're all going to complain, I already know, it's a French team running an Italian engine with a British and a Mexican driver. It's Oriental. I think that's the right word. I don't even know. I'm so tired. But we're going to underfuel the car. We're going to get a bit risky with the underfuels now, because we're always a bit too safe with them. So we're going to go... I don't know what I am doing at this point. We're not going that risky. Ignore me. But starting in P6, there's a lot of opportunity for a high finish for us. And hopefully, Perez can get himself in the mix. And if he can get himself in the mix in first race, we're looking good for a very, very decent season. But let's just get into it. On the grid, as we go to the 5 red lights for the first time here as Peugeot in my team. We are underway for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Sainz and Russell, both awful starts for them. Round the both of them before turn 1. Leclerc, Tsunoda, Verstappen battling ahead. Yellow flag behind. A little bit of contact with Tsunoda there. I don't know what happened. Nikita Mazepin is out. Safety car, or virtual safety car is out.
Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
But Tsunoda just broke so much more than I assumed he would. And now also the full safety car is out. Let's get a replay of what happened on board with Nikita Mazepin. He gets an amazing start, especially compared to Nick Latifi. What happens? He's behind the McLaren. He gets hit or something and goes into the back of him. That is really odd. Let's watch this from overhead. He didn't get hit. What? That's odd. That's really, really odd. Anyways, Leclerc, Tsunoda, both hitting him on lap 2. They'll try and finish the race on this new set of tyres. I'm assuming they've also got wing damage. On lap 3, the safety car is coming in. We're behind Verstappen, trying to warm up the tyres.
In this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
We probably won't get him straight away, but as long as we can stay close enough for the next couple of laps before DRS gets enabled, we will be A-OK. Anyway, safety car is coming in, getting prepared to go racing again right alongside Verstappen. We are underway. Not just yet, now we're underway. Green flag racing as we pull to the left-hand side behind Verstappen, pulling back to the left, round outside of turn 1. Nothing we can do just yet. Carlos Sainz hits into our rear right tyre, sending himself off the track, flying behind us. I also didn't realise Perez is in P3. I don't know how he's managed that, but he has. But nothing on Verstappen just yet. Carlos Sainz is still in the race, so I don't feel too bad. Max Verstappen, fastest lap of the race. We're going to box this lap. DRS has also been enabled this lap. Let's see if there's anything we can do into the first DRS zone of the race. The first driver to open up their DRS. We've got it enabled. We're so far behind. Nothing's going to come from it, except from we won't fall too far behind. At the end of the lap, we're looking for a really fast lap here, but we're going to pull into the pits. So I'm assuming Verstappen will as well. He does. Braking nice and early to make sure we hit that speed limit and don't get a penalty. Sergio Perez, fastest lap of the race. Max Verstappen has an oh my god, he has an awful stop. Whether he got held up by traffic or not. Also, I just realised a lot of people have penalties. 3.1 second stop. But we're ahead of Max Verstappen on the pit, so I don't know what happened with him. But he had a shocking stop.
See these tyres through to the end now.
Whether that was traffic or just, I don't know. That was awful. I mean, if that wasn't traffic and it definitely wasn't a wing change, it was too fast for a wing change. He's just had an awful stop from Red Bull. That is perfect. Lap 7 to lap 8. Marcus Armstrong with a 5-second time penalty for Red Bull. He will serve that in the pits. Perez coming out of the pits ahead of us in P4. So the overcut would have worked possibly slightly better. But we also did have an atrocious stop at a 3.1. You're looking at 2.4s. If it was a 2.4, we possibly would have been ahead. So nothing you can really do there. Giovinazzi in the pits, moving us up into P4. George Russell out ahead, and Charles Leclerc also out ahead. Lap 10 it is, and heading towards another DRS zone. I don't know if we're close enough. We are just about close enough. So we'll chuck the DRS open. Something Verstappen can't do. That is a Spanish Grand Prix joke. Yeah, oh, Perez and Russell colliding out of that corner, out that left-hander. Perez pulls ahead as we head in towards the final couple of corners of the track. Russell going extremely slowly. We almost have contact with him as we're going to pull around the right-hand side and try and go down the inside of the final corner as we get a collision. What? Lap 11, heading towards lap 12, the final corner once more, right behind Sergio Perez. We should have DRS down towards turn 1, and if we can play it smart, we should also keep that DRS through towards turn 4. They're going to pull right to try and fake Perez across the track, pulling back left, going the long way round into turn 1, through towards turn 2. Is very close. We have to cut the track a little bit to not die, but we didn't. And we didn't hit our teammate, and we got the DRS, so you cannot complain. And Charles Leclerc is flying away. However, he is going very, very slowly. I don't know whether he has an engine issue. I haven't had Jeff tell me. I mean, look at the time he's losing. He's lost a boatload. Oh my god. I mean, going towards the line, there's 2 seconds in it between us and him.
Final lap of the race.
I don't really know what's going to happen. He's managed to catch up. He is going tremendously slowly for a Formula 1 car. I mean, he's got the acceleration, but he just doesn't have that top speed. We're going to brake early towards the DRS zone.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
It might be tyre wear. Look at how many people have peeled into the pits. They're all the people that pitted on lap 1. I think Leclerc might have done the same. Yeah, okay. Well, Leclerc has had tyre issues then. With that being said, for the first race of the championship, we have been gifted the win by the Ferrari. I don't know what happened. I think he must have had like some sort of puncture. But I'm going to take the win. Perez will also be on the podium.
Yes, guys, yes!
I don't know. I didn't really deserve it.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
I mean, like, I fought my positions from P6, but that's about it, really. I didn't get P1 myself. I literally, he just had some sort of tyre issue or something. Not too sure.
Faces on the pit wall after a superb win here at Sakir, and rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Okay, so I went back and I watched the replay. Leclerc got a puncture in his front left. And that's why he was going really, really slowly. It wasn't like a puncture. It was sort of like a... Well, I can't really say it. He got a puncture. We'll say that. Which is why he was then going slow. But with the first race being concluded, the team is currently on 41 points ahead of everyone else. And by everyone else, the next best team would look to be Ferrari at 18 points, Red Bull then on 12, and McLaren joint on 12. So it's been an interesting race. It's a good start. Let me know if you like the livery and all of that. And yeah, hopefully we can continue the pace. I obviously want Perez to win the championship in the end of it, to put some new drivers up there. So we'll see what happens. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time for the next episode of F1 2021, My Team.